There are different trails, but they all lead to the truth. Follow, 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 follow. Welcome back to another episode of Rabbit Trails where you never know where we may go.
My glasses on.
You ready?
Yeah.
Welcome back to Rabbit Trails. Yes, I'm so glad to be back today. We have Let's Be Honest with Red. Say hi, Red.
What up, y'all?
Hey, we in this thing. I'm gonna post the link down. Make sure that y'all go follow that. We're gonna be starting a new podcast up called Let's Be Honest, and it's
Hey, we
going
in
to
the
be
podcast turning up another notch. Stop
period.
playing with us.
We're gonna have
Stop
fun.
playing with
Okay,
us.
so make sure that y'all go follow that. Um, So we're gonna today we're gonna talk about some current events and some that's not so current, but they are connected. First, we have the WNBA, and we're going
Hey.
to talk about. Take it away, Red. Go ahead. What are we talking about?
Oh, hey, first off, friend finally got it right, y'all. She tried to act like she didn't know it was the WNBA. Talking about what is it, the WNBA? Yes, friend. But no, big ups to the WNBA All Star Weekend. It was a blast. It was a great turnout. They looked like they had a. Hey, they looked like they was in Miami instead of Indianapolis. Okay,
Into
they was like,
Miami.
I'm telling you, they say they was like, look, it felt like they was in Miami. Angel Reese said it. So I'm just happy for those young ladies. They had a good time. I feel like women's basketball, women's sports is at an all time high right now. So big ups to them. Kudos to them.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Also, got to talk about the stud buds. Say they real hot right now. They live.
Oh
They
God.
straight out of Minnesota. Minnesota Lynx. Minnesota Lynx got the best record right now. So hey, big ups to the stud buds. I'm stud bud. Ain't y'all got to tune in, tap in. But hey, the stud buds had streamed live the whole All Star weekend, and so they was on Twitch so we could just see like behind the scenes, and it kind of just like made it even liver and kind of just gave us like exclusive coverage to like everything else that was going on behind the scenes in the WNBA. So I think it turned it up a notch, and like everybody kind of like tuned in. It was like it just made it real like live, like exciting. So it was like now me and my friend, we like, look, we going every year. Cause I really wanted to go this year, but I ain't had nobody to go with. Now my friend, she's like, girl, every year we going 2026. I'm there, baby, and so forth. I'm like, I'm finna go to the NBA All Star. Now I in WNBA, cause I've been to the NBA All Star. I actually been to the WNBA All Star too, a couple years ago. But what I wanted to tell you about, did you hear about somebody throwing a dildo on the court in the Atlanta Dream game?
What?
Yes, I can't make this up. Yeah, did you hear about it?
No, I didn't at all. Didn't hear about it.
Yeah, like lime green on the middle of the court. Threw it on the middle of the court. Like I didn't see it live, so all I know I seen the clip. So when I seen it, it was like a timeout. Everybody was like at the bench, and security came over because they was like an object was thrown on the court. Security came over, had to put on a glove,
Right. So
and
I want
had
to
to
know what.
grab it.
So were they running back and forth and they synced it, or was it like a break? And then you know what I mean? Like was they in mid dribble? And was like, what the fuck is
Right, somebody tripped, slipped, and fell on the. Nah,
that?
nah,
No, if
nah,
it
nah. It
happened,
wasn't like
oh
that.
my god, I would have been
It wasn't like that.
dying. Do you hear me? Would
It
have been
wasn't like that.
rolling. Would have been dying.
It
I would
wasn't
have.
like that. It was like I think they were at a timeout, or either they called the timeout. I'm not sure because I just seen the video. But
So why do you
what
think
I
that
want to
is?
say
Why
is,
do you think that is? Why do you think that somebody would go as far to do something? First of all, I feel like it was very petty. I do think it was funny, but in a way, I feel like it was definitely disrespect. Um,
yeah, me too. I agree. I feel like it was disrespectful. Like it's funny me telling you about it because it's just us and we're talking about it. But
right.
if you're looking at the big picture, and then especially, I mean, it don't really matter who threw it, but I would assume it. To me, I would think it was somebody that's not gay. You know what I mean? And they're trying to be funny. Because I just feel like some people, especially straight people, straight men, are like overly invested in WNBA players' lives, like. Okay, so what if some of the players are gay? I mean, you got gay men in sports too. It's just that women are more, feel free to be open and be, you know what I'm saying, living their truth and be who they are.
Yeah.
Sorry
You know,
that women are more realer.
I definitely get that. I don't think anybody should be judged. If you're talented, you're talented. It don't matter what you do. It's just like when people go through things in the tabloids and they be like, ah, I ain't listening to them. I ain't doing it. It doesn't take just that, for example, use example R. Kelly as an example. It don't matter what he did, and not excusing him or saying anything he did was right, but it does not take away from his talent. It does not mean that
Right.
I'm not
Say
finna
that. Say
12
that.
play. I'm
Say
finna
that shit. Hey.
12 play.
Hey. Hey. I'm telling you, they can't never make me hate Unc.
Do you know how
They
much
can't never.
the music that man made? That was just like Chris Brown. They try to, blacklist
I
him
mean,
like,
they can't never make me hate. They can't never make me
okay.
hate Unc. They can't never help make me hate Twin. Chris Breezy. Like, I mean, it's like you're right. It doesn't take away from their greatness, you know.
Yeah. So
It
I think
doesn't
it
take
was
away from it. You
a
may not agree with
distraction.
some things, but we all make bad decisions. We all, we all are good and bad, you know.
So
Some of us
in
get
a
caught,
way, I
some of
feel
us don't.
like it was disrespectful. But on another perspective, if we don't actually know who threw it, we know how messy girls can be. And what if it was a girl that was mad and came and threw the girl strap in the middle, like, bitch, here your shit, like,
Yeah, yeah, type shit. Yeah, for real. Like that,
so.
that could have been a situation. Like that's why we haven't got down to the bottom of it. But either way you look at it as an overall, it's
Mhm.
disrespectful. Period. Because that's something that should be like privacy. You know what I'm saying? That's then you got to think it's little kids at the game. You know, somebody said they kid said, I'm trying to figure out what they thought it was. Anyway, their kid thought it was a toy. And
And it
somebody
is.
come in and was like, my kid was like,
It is.
Mom, why would somebody throw that toy in the middle of the basketball court? And her mom, she's trying to cover her daughter's eyes up. So it's kids at the game, it's inappropriate, it's kids watching the game.
Now
And I feel like it's
a good
disrespectful to
mom
those
knows how
women.
to a good mom knows how to throw the story. Like
Exactly.
it's
It's
a
just
toy, baby.
disrespectful to the women. I mean,
But you wouldn't
regardless
be
of what
lying. You wouldn't be lying. It's a toy.
you
Like, come
would,
on.
whatever's going on in people's personal life, that's their business. Like, if y'all want to tap into that, y'all need to get on the back page or get on OnlyFans. You feel me? Like, if that's what you want to do, that
Not promoting any of that.
is. I'm just saying, like, but you need to know where you can do stuff at. You know what I'm saying? Know your platform. Like, that's not the time and place for that. So that makes it's a time and a place for everything, and that was not the time. So I just think people need to kind of mind their business. Y'all stop being so overly invested in people's private lives. I know the WNBA is entertaining. They got a lot of fine shit. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But hey, you gotta respect people's privacy, man. Come on now.
Man, look, mind the business that pays you. If that shit not making you no money, mind your fucking business. Okay. So we're gonna move into No Diddy. Okay.
Moving
None of
right
that.
along.
Okay, we're not condoning none of that fuck shit. I just want to go ahead
At
and say
all.
so about the verdict. For me, it was like predictable. Okay. For me, it was predictable because, he had all this evidence with all these other people that should have been right in there with his motherfucking ass. Um, but and a lot of big heads, a lot of big wigs, a lot of people that entertainment, people that control the media. So I feel like it was destined to have that outcome because um he had a lot of information that they couldn't find. And uh on the low, he was going to incriminate a lot of people. He wasn't going to go down by himself. Come on now, all the people that was enjoying them parties. And what I will say, and people joking about it and all of this, I do think that it's very disheartening, because I feel like people just threw morals out and truth, like they didn't care about the morals or the truth. Morally, a lot of that stuff was messed up. Okay, now I don't agree. A lot of people was like, "Oh, she was a Cassie. She just wanted to, you know,
They
basically
was
trying to,
like, she like that shit.
yeah, trying to blame her and stuff." And what I will say is when you're in an abusive relationship or you have a predator allegedly, what I mean, he preyed on her, she was young. Yeah, at first everybody like, oh yeah, it's fun. But do I know that I'm finna get allegedly drug'd up? No. Do I know that I'm finna get the shit slapped out of me every day? Like, no, I don't know that. So I think yes, she signed up for it, but she bit off more than she can chew. And once she was
Like
in
she
it,
didn't know what all she signed up
yeah,
for.
because it's like
Exactly.
once an abuser got you,
Definitely, definitely, definitely.
yeah,
I agree with that.
they're gonna let you,
But so
they're
that
gonna
doesn't
make
make
you
it right.
feel no,
That doesn't make it right
absolutely.
because I do believe she was groomed and all that extra, verbiage and stuff they said, and then honestly, I don't know why. I think when they dropped some of the charges, the racketeering and stuff they did like a day before and all that, I think that would kind of shook it up and kind of made it really funny. So I mean, he was found guilty on 2 out of 5 charges. So I feel like he might get something, but it may not be like that serious, like that much time. I'm
I
thinking
feel like if they had if they had that much pull in court to actually get that down after all the evidence, did you ever look at it? They had pages and pages and pictures of people that was in there. If they had that much evidence on a regular person, they would have been under the motherfucking cell. Do you hear me? Under it.
I think they don't want to. I don't think they really want to prosecute his ass.
No,
But
because
why do
they
all
missed
that?
them parties. They missed them
Why
parties.
do all that?
They missed
Why
the
do all
parties
that?
with their freaky
So
ass.
you think they probably go? You think they might give him like time served because he been in there about a year now?
Yeah, I think they're gonna give him time serve and give him some what is it, some home arrest or something like that, house arrest or something
House
like that.
arrest, home arrest.
Yeah. Hey,
Either way,
home,
his ass gonna be at home, at the crib.
exactly. I feel like that's what's
Wait,
gonna
not
happen.
at the Los Angeles one, right? Because they raided that one. They sold that one, right?
Oh
They
no,
may
but
got the one in Miami, baby. I don't know. Maybe they got one in New York.
at the end of the day,
Because his
they could
case gonna be in New York. He may have to be paroled. If he on house arrest or something, he may have to stay in New York since that's what the case is too.
at the end of the
Right.
day, they control the narrative. This dude got money, so he can make it. He can make it work. That's why he been getting away with it. But
Okay, so look, let me just ask you this. Do you feel like he was guilty?
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. Do I believe that? Yes. I believe, I was gonna try to give him a pass. No, he don't get no pass. He don't
Right.
get no
No.
pass
Tell,
from me.
speak your truth. Speak your truth,
I
friend.
do
This is a safe space.
now. Do I think?
Remind you,
I
you're
think
talking
that
with.
he
Let's be
was.
honest with Red.
And
Speak
now
your
I think
truth.
he was the fall. Now he was I feel like he would have been the fall guy for a lot of other people that it would have went down. Do I'm saying that he should have had grace? No. I feel like it was a lot of manipulation, a lot of, but I feel like there was a turning point in him because he was coming up with he was about to start some type of foundation. I felt like it was a turning point within him, and they knew how much pull he had, and that if he turned to the other side and start being a do-gooder, that they wouldn't have no control over him, so they tried to take him down before that start. So hopefully, he takes this second chance and get out and really do something and make a
Oh, so
difference.
you feel like he had a change of heart when he started talking about call him love,
Yeah, when he
Mr.
started,
Love.
it was, and they don't blow up nothing big that's important that can help the people. They don't do that. They make sure that shit's never heard of.
Boy,
But
Scorpio.
just like
Boy, 1969, boy.
yeah,
Shit,
just
you
like
only
old dude that
19.
was about to do the Dr. Sabi thing. Who's the rapper? Nipsey. After he all of a sudden got taken out of here, and then Nick Cannon was about to write the book, and all of a sudden we don't hear about it no more. Okay, they don't want nothing
Dick
that,
Cannon still here though. He ain't disappeared.
and he didn't write that motherfucking book neither.
That's like some Dr. Sebi shit.
It was going to be, and that's why they got him up out of it. They like, oh, okay, who you? And after it seemed like he didn't do that, then he got even bigger. Then his show got pushed. It was like you got to make a decision.
My son be liking to say they cracked the code, mama. They cracked the code. They don't like when you crack the code.
No, they don't. That's what
That's
I'm
what he be
saying, and
saying.
and that's what this is about. So I feel like he was on the brink of doing something big for the community. Maybe he did have a change of heart or was trying to make amends because he knew he was fucked up.
Well,
Um,
you talking about that guy that turns he found a way to turn all into gas. Is that what it is?
Okay, so that was the next thing we was going to talk about,
Oh.
what's crazy is it's all connected. At the end of the day, it's all connected
Mhm.
because, like we was just talking about that, and the doctor saved me, and then all of a sudden, Lisa didn't make it back from Doctor Sabi, and they didn't lock that man up, and at his old age, and then You know what I mean? Now he's no longer with us all of a sudden. But yeah, anything that tries to break the stigma or the lies or wake the collective up, they don't push it. They only push spiritualists who ain't done no work, who full of bullshit. And
Okay, well, let's get it correct. Let's get his name. Let's say his name. Julian Brown, a young inventor from Metro Atlanta, has reportedly gone missing after sharing disturbing message online. Brown is known for creating Plastoline, a machine that turns plastic waste into fuel. His
yeah,
sudden disappearance has sparked widespread concern and speculation on social media.
and even that don't sit right with me because
Mhm.
what did they say? What kind of information? Disturbing information? What makes that disturbing? That's freeing.
Um,
They
they
said
said
disturbing, right?
after
Disturbing.
sharing a disturbing message online, Brown is best known for, I don't know what the
Exactly.
disturbing
No,
message
that's
is.
what I'm seeing. The disturbing message that is that he can convert plastics into gas, and that's not disturbing at all. That's actually very good, and that's very great. And they're cracking, like your son said, they're cracking the code. Okay, the code has been cracked. The guy that came up with the car that can run off of water or whatever, and he came up missing. Come on,
Wow.
it's not a coincidence that these people was coming up missing. That's why we need to band together. Because if it's 10 of us, try to come in here and take all 10 of us. It's it's we need that's why it's so important to build community and have these backends. And I'm so proud for him. We did get an update on that, he was never lost. He's just put up because he knows that the people is
Oh,
watching.
so he's not missing.
No, he's not missing anymore. He came out
Okay.
and he said that, he thanked the community and stuff. I think they started them some funding and stuff so he can be protected. I want to say right now, God, angels, ancestors, please protect that boy because we have a lot of, the children are our future. They're smart, and we have a lot of smart people that's out here. And I also want to say this, just collectively, whoever hears this, everything is not meant for the internet. Everybody is not meant to go viral. Everything is not meant to be said because
You're right.
everything is not supposed to, they're not supposed to know. Just, like people on here moving stuff. Yes, great. Okay, your gifts are coming in, but that's not meant for them to know. Cause them people want you. They want to find you. Them Area 57s and them all these different places that we seen. They've been showing us the truth in the videos and the movies the whole
That's what I'm about to
time.
say. So it's almost like everything that we see in the movies really is coming to pass.
It's
It's
true.
happening,
It's
or
because
we're starting
it's
to see
because
it.
the
It's
land,
manifesting.
the universal law is they can't lie. So they tell us the truth in the movies and give it to us a different way, but they just don't be like, oh yeah, this happened or this is what we did. How do you
So
think
it's
they have
basically
all that
saying
stuff?
aliens are true. It's
Absolutely.
basically saying that like the robots are gonna take over. I'm
The
I'm scared for
celestial
that.
celestial beings are real. Okay, what do you think is in area 51? Why do you think that half of the parks are closed off? We can't get to certain things within the park because there's energetic fields that they don't want us to tap into because then we gonna activate. Okay, motherfuckers gonna be flying around this bitch. Okay,
Flying saucers. Hey man, we gonna tap into Black Panther.
okay.
Shit, we're gonna be in Wakanda on their ass
No, for
with the
real. It's like
serum.
a lot
What
of
y'all
power
about?
places, like how, like the land of the free. Bitch, we can't go deep in the park. We can't go to the north or into. We can't. There's certain
Wakanda.
places you just can't go to. So who was y'all to tell us where we can't go?
Dubs in the
And
chat. Dubs in the
and
chat.
why?
Hey, we want to see the dubs in the chat, guys. Dubs in the chat because we winning around here. Dubs in the chat.
Ashe. So Ashe to everybody, waking up, and I'm really, excited. I just want to tell everybody to,
Wake up, everybody.
be careful what you share and how far you go on this here internet here, okay, because
Nah,
everything's
you
not for
right,
everybody.
friend. You really right. Like they be saying. Another thing they be saying is, y'all stop telling y'all business, especially like telling stuff before it even happened. That's another thing. Like, you know what I mean? You gotta learn how to keep stuff to yourself because everything ain't for everybody. And sometimes you block your blessings while you trying to prematurely tell people and you may not even be bragging. You may just be happy, but you never know. So start, holding on to information. Stop, you know what I'm saying? Stop being so quick to run to the internet with everything. Sometimes, you gotta just pop out. Type shit.
Pop out on them, okay? I really believe in that pop out game because sometimes if you can tell somebody something and just by them speaking their negativity or putting their energy on it or putting their word on it, it can slow down the process. It can slow down the progress. So definitely keep your shit to chest. All right, keep your shit to chest. I don't care how long you done trusted a motherfucker. A motherfucker will use what they think you finna do and try to go do it themselves. Okay, I've experienced it and I had to learn how to. Sometimes you just can't say nothing. Sometimes it's just better for you to keep your shit to yourself, and that's that. Um,
Just learn to be quiet. Y'all be talking too much. Shut your mouth, goddamn,
do too
sometime.
much, do too much, talk too much, be doing too much for real. I definitely am glad that
And another thing, y'all gays, y'all lesbians, stop moving in with people when y'all just met them the first week. Learn how to date people. That's why we got a bad reputation now. If when you want to say symbolize gay women, all you gotta do is put a U-Haul truck up and get it just. You feel me? Because y'all done packed up the U-Haul, y'all done moved in next day, couple, you know what I'm saying, next week, and y'all wonder why the shit don't be working out, baby, because y'all moving too fast. Start dating people. Learn how to date and get to know people. Before you try to,
slow it down. I just wanna get to know you. Don't
hey,
turn around. Okay. But that, and I feel a little bit whipped right here because that was first 10 years
clock it.
of my relationships. This movie, I'm telling you, it's been fast. It's 3 days. My whole motherfucker
Hey
was
man,
living
I ain't
with me.
know mine's been a
No
couple
more of that
years
shit
ago,
though.
but I still remember. Maybe it was still too fast, but hey, I've learned. I'm speaking from experience. That's the best place to speak from.
Mm-hmm.
I can't tell you nothing if I ain't never been through nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's
Absolutely.
why let's be honest with Red, baby, because we being honest, we keeping it real around here. You know what I'm saying? None of that fake shit. None of that fake shit.
I really enjoyed this segment. We're gonna do more of this. Yeah, but definitely get into the comments. Make sure that you support. Make sure that you come back. You are welcome to drop topics. I'm also going to post my poetry book and my link. So make sure that you come support. Y'all know Soul Essentials, essential for the soul. Okay, this is where we do soul
Already.
work. We joking, but on a serious note,
Support.
get with
Support.
me. Okay.
Like, comment, share, subscribe, log in. Hey, tap in.
Say that shit free. Now, unless you want to cash at me.
I'm telling you, Cash App, Venmo, Apple Pay, Zelle, shit. Hey,
So, we love y'all and see you next time. Peace. Shop Essential Essence. Check out our manifestation candles as well as our other spiritual products to help become a better you.